All right, everyone, please get to your seats. We will be starting in a minute. Everyone, please get to your seats. Okay. Good afternoon, heads of states, excellencies, and dear guests. The third plenary meeting of the 30th General Assembly is called to order. I will read the agenda. Give me a second. Okay. The first item on our agenda is A/30/L1, awarding of the United Nations Valor Medal proposed by the Secretary General. The second item on our agenda is A/Res/30/L2, a draft resolution to restore constitutional governance in the state of Palestine proposed by the United States of America. Okay. I will be hearing any motions regarding the agenda. The French delegate is recognized. All right. Is there a second to the delegate's motion? Wait about second. The agenda is hereby approved. Before proceeding to the order of day, I will be opening the floor for any for remarks on today's agenda. Hearing none, we will proceed to our first item on our agenda, which is A/Res/30/L1, awarding of the United Nations Valor Medal proposed by the the floor is now open for any statements or remarks on this draft resolution.
Yeah.
The floor is open for any remarks on the draft resolution.
S takovýma těma glowstone
se dají. No requests.
To je taková ta světlá jeskyně, že jo? To bych
The French delegate is recognized. Yeah, the General Assembly doesn't do motions to proceed to vote anymore. Okay. General Assembly will now take a decision on A-Res 30/L1. Please wait while I start to vote. Those in favor, please signify. It just happened. Okay, it was filtered. Never mind. Alright, with 12 eyes, with 12 in 12 ayes, 1 abstain, and 0 nays. The resolution passes to General Assembly. Moving on to our second item on agenda, which is A/Res 30/L1, L2. Restoration of constitutional governance in the State of Palestine, proposed by the United States of America. The floor is now open for any statements or remarks on the aforementioned resolution, draft resolution. The United States delegate is recognized. You have the floor, representative or delegate. Thank you, United States. Uh, the floor is still open for any statements. Hearing none, we will proceed to a vote.
Číkeš?
Those in favor, please signify. Those against, and abstentions.
Don't panic.
The result of the vote is as follows. 13 in favor,
O ne.
0 against, and 1 abstention.
Já nemám s sebou ty, že jo?
Resolution passes and is hereby adopted by the General Assembly.
Beru to?
Seeing that we have exhausted our legislative portion of the agenda, I will be giving the floor to the representative of the United Kingdom.
This is closing statements, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, Mr. President, distinguished delegates, and members of the international community, I speak before this assembly today to address the matter of the Lancaster Treaty, which was made, I wouldn't say made, but put back to the House of Commons by the House of Lords. And the government has chosen not to approve the Lancaster Treaty, which is with the VSFR, as we cannot endorse any treaties that cede land to any nation. If VSFR would like to have another reading for these treaties, I welcome them to number 10 for a open meeting on an equal and fair treaty with no secession of any land from any other nation. Second, as said in our international feed, we, the United Kingdom, express fear and concern for the current state of Palestine and the dictatorship they currently have. They've announced that they killed many, but they can't tell us who or what. For citizens, it could be a situation like Oman, and the cabinet is discussing on sanctions. And third of all, I believe as P5 nations, we should be in a leading spot to lead for activity. We should fight for activity. That is why I believe we should meet with nations. We should do events, domestic events where OUN members and citizens can join if they want to in London, DC. And I believe that the need we need right now is to work with the moderators and administration to have a working and active international war game, which we used to have, which brought activity and brought good nations to our OUN because of that activity. And I believe that if we want a continuous active UN after even Russia left, we should continue with these events and we should make another war game next weekend or on Sunday. Mr. President, Britain stands for fairness, Britain stands for dialogue, and Britain stands for activity. We will continue to uphold these values and firmly, consistently, and without hesitation, protect the OUN in our devotion. Thank you.
Okay, I thank the United Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
The floor is now open for any closing remarks.
Awesome.
Hearing no further requests, I will be opening the floor for adjournment of this third plenary meeting. The Vatican delegate is recognized. With a valid second, the third plenary meeting of the 30th General Assembly is hereby adjourned. Thank you all, and goodbye.